Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and thank you for stopping by my channel. I am going to start a new journal today, and so I'm going to start it, and the name of this journal is going to be 2x2 Junk Journal, and you'll see what I mean when I get to that part. It was inspired by Mad Paper Crush. Mad Paper Crush. That's what it is. Boy, I tell you, as soon as I get on video, it's all gone out of my head. The kit I'm going to use is a kit by Journal Boat, and it is called Spring Burst. These are the papers. There's more Whoops. There are more papers. I didn't print all of them out yet, but the other ones are your typical background style of papers. So this is the kit. It's very springy and bright. I guess it's because the yellow, I was thinking summer. This is really a pretty one. I think I'm going to do this in vellum because, yeah, that's going to make a nice vellum pocket or something. And then this one. Oh, and this one has the Sweet Bunny on it. And then there's this one with the birds on it. And then there's several pieces of ephemera. There's, I don't know, 6 pages or so of ephemera. I've already cut out 3 of them, of the pages. But there's several pockets and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so this is, what I'm planning to use for this particular journal. And I wanted something kind of quick, you know, that doesn't take a long time to make. So what I did was, when I saw this on Mad Paper Crush, I thought, you know, she made hers very small. I think it was 6.5 by 3.5. So it was like a tag size, but it was really cute. And I thought, well, I'm going to make it bigger than that. So I made it this big. And this one will probably end up being a giveaway or something, but because I'm going to finish it. But I had this gray digital paper from Collage Type, and I thought, well, I'm just going to make it out of anything because I just want to try it and see how it works. So I found things that I didn't do right or that kind of thing. So what it is it's a journal. You open this page here, your front cover here, and you open it, and you've got a cover here, and then on this side, I just put a flip in there, but on this side you have the back of your journal. So if you had a journal page, I thought I had one stuck in here. Oh, I don't know what happened to it. So let's say you had a journal page here, and, you know, you had like 10 or 15 or 20 pages, however you want. They would go in this section of the book. Then you close the book, and then on this side, you open the book, and then you have a folio type part, which I thought is super cool. So that's what I'm planning to do with this kit, and I'll give you the measurements, and I'm not going to tell you what I did wrong yet with this one because I don't even remember, but I hope I have it right now. So the first thing you're going to need is 3 pieces of card, you know, your cereal boxes, like this one is the back of the kids' scrapbook paper type thing, you know, you get it at the Dollar Tree. That makes really good, you know, to hold your journal to work, a nice sturdy cardboard. This one here is a box of Hungry Jack pancake mix, which sounds great, only I don't know where I got that because I don't do pancakes. Then I had another one that was another box, but it was too thin. So I was able to get 2 pieces out of it, though, so I just glued them together because we're going to be covering them. Okay, so if you have 2 weights, you know, 2 different weights or even 3, kind of divide it out how you think it would you know, work best. I think the cover probably should be a strong one. And then maybe the back cover doesn't need to be too strong. But if you can do them all the same weight, that would be better. Okay, I'm sorry about that. My phone, I guess it was out of room, so it just stopped. So let me just go back. I think I showed you all of the kit and all of this part and the sizes. If I didn't, it was the cardboard was 5.5 by 7.5. Okay, 3 of those, 3 sheets. Then on our digital pages, we need 6.5 by 8.5. Okay, because we're going to cover these with that. And I think I explained, or I don't know, that you probably should not use an image for your front cover unless you think you can figure out where the front is of this. So the reason I say that is because it gets confusing when you start putting the binding, the spine in, I mean, and which way does it going to flip. So on the last one that I shared with you, I'm just decided I'm going to do a general front cover, and then I'll embellish the cover later. Just seems a little easier, because that way when you cover everything, it doesn't matter. It's all going to be fine as long as everything's upright. Okay, so there's another page. I have this page, put these to the side, and then I need one more page. This one's pretty. Let's do this one. 6.5. Okay. Oh, that's nice, because I can use that for a tag or something. Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay. It does take a little more paper because I was going to try to make it, that's why I did this one, this small one, because I wanted to get 2 covers out of 1 sheet of paper. And then I thought, oh, you know what, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just going to cut it and go with it. Okie doke. So these are our 3 pieces, and we're going to put this on, and you just want to, line it up so that you're pretty straight there. And I am going to glue this. I don't think that'll show through. Yeah, no, it doesn't. So I'm going to glue this side and lay it down so I have that other side. Okay. You don't really even need to worry about getting really close to the edges. If you feel better about doing that, you can, but it's, you're going to fold these edges over. Okay. So let me pick another one here. And I guess it doesn't matter. There's one of these has like a little dent going across it. I should have went in my cabinets and dug out some more cardboard out of my, I don't have any cereal boxes, and they are much thicker cereal boxes than, cracker boxes and stuff. I didn't realize that. Okay, and then this one, and I think that, no, it must go that way. We'll just do that. So I'll probably do some of this, and I'll maybe pause and get, get anything I need to finish the cover part. Okay, so now we've all done this. We cut these, well, I think we've all done it, just like that. And you leave just like a 1/16 of an inch. They don't have to be perfect. We just want to try to get those ends covered. And even if you don't, by the time you ink and stuff, it'll cover it. Okay. So I hope everybody's well. I took a day off. Well, I took the day off because my maintenance guy was here to fix my roof. And so hopefully I won't have any more leaks now. Because the roof is, you know, it's an old roof, but what was wrong is the wood is old under it. So when it got wet over the years, you know, that it's, I guess when the wind comes up, it loosens up the screws or something. I don't know. So you're really supposed to change them out every so often on a metal roof. I've never changed them out. Okay. So now, let me get something to put on here. So I usually bend these up right along the creases, along the edge of the cardboard. Okay. Loose that down. So you don't have to trim your little pages off your edges if you have. That's why I printed it on this paper. If I am going to do like journal pages, then I try to use my borderless printer, which is the Epson. And, come on, stay down. And it's not critical that these stay down either. I mean, you're going to cover this with another sheet of paper. All right. I have to order glue stick. I'm almost out again. See how pretty that is? Okay. There's one. It's kind of like a surprise, you know? It's like, ooh. Okay. That's one thing I like about collage, you know, the masterboard things. I don't like to do them. I find it kind of boring. I don't know. Until you cut them. Then it's fun. But I don't want to do all that first. So if somebody wanted to make the masterboards and let me cut it out, that would be good. So like I said, I kind of took a break yesterday and uploaded my leftover journal. I had it all ready to upload this morning, and I had just put it on, you know, my Big Cartel website because I need the link. So you have to put it up in order to get the link. And it sold. I mean, I didn't even put the video up yet. I don't know. Maybe I put it up last night, so maybe somebody went and looked. Well, I know somebody did because they bought it, and I know who bought it. So, and it's already shipped out this morning. So she'll be happy to know that it's on its way already. Well, not quite because the mailman hasn't picked up yet, but it will be. So that was fun. I did not expect that. You guys are amazing. Your support. So I'm thinking, okay, now I can go to Amazon. I could buy some more stuff. But I want to get fun stuff like some Tim Holtz stencils. I lost his the other day. Finally, I found it, but I thought maybe I threw it in the trash accidentally, or it fell in the trash. I wouldn't have thrown it in there, but sticky glue. Okay, then it's almost done. So I think the next part is the scariest part of this. Okie doke. Let me get rid of this page. A lot of stickiness. I ordered some new glue. I have no idea what the name of it is now. It's a weird name. And Tanya at Tidy Treasure has been doing this stationery.com, I think it's called. And so I went over to see what it was all about because she, you know, gives a discount if you buy something. And they had some, you know, pretty cool stuff. And a lot of it was like $1 or $2. So it's basically the same as AliExpress. I don't think it has as much as AliExpress. It might even be part of Ali. So I have no idea how long it'll take to get it. But they had this glue and it's square and instead of round. So you can really get like right to the edges. So I thought I'd try it. It wasn't that cheap, really. It was $5 something for, I don't know if I'm getting 1 or 2 tubes. All right, so here we go. Let me move this out of the way and give us a little space. Okay, so here we have our 3 parts. All right, one is going to be your front. So if you know what you want for the front, just, I guess, mark it on the back. Let's do this one on the front. All right, so that would be the first page, upside down like this, right? I think. Okay, then that's where I'm saying these don't really matter so much, but, you know, what you pick. So this one is the back cover. All right, so here's your front cover, and this is going to be your back cover. All right, and this is going to get your spine. Okay, now this one, all right, so let's pretend this is closed. We have our front and our back, and this one is going to be attached here. I think. Let's see. That's what I was. So I wanted to do these two together first. No, it's attached like that. Okay, hold on. Let me just get my little guy here. It wasn't that hard. It's just keeping it. It is hard for me, but okay. So we have front and back. Because you have to put your, what do you call it, on the opposite side. So front and back. So your front is here. And this is your back, because that one is there. Okay, so both of these go this way and not upside down. Okay. That's upside down. That's right. That's upside down. So I wrote back in the wrong corner. See, I'm already starting to mess up. Okay, doke. Then this one goes this way. All right. So that's basically how you know, is that you've got your 2 blank pieces here and your 1 covered piece here. Let's just leave it at that. So this, and I'll just leave it sit that way until I get. And what I did too was I actually took washi tape and put them together in the order that they go, like this, until I was ready to move on. Okay, there we go. So now everything, and then you can basically check it, you see. So here's your front page and your inside of your journal, and then you flip it, and then this opens, and you've got your other folio. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. All right, I'm going to leave this open over here, and if you can see it, if you want to, you know, write notes or something. Okay, so now we need to do the spine, and the problem I had on the other one was when Mad Paper Crush did it, she put tape, you know, that tape you have that you can use for spines. I don't have any of that cloth type tape or that spine tape. So I was going just to use fabric because that really works just as well. And then I thought, okay, well, I'll glue some of this. This is from a FedEx envelope, you know, that paper that FedEx, those envelopes you can't rip. But if I do that, then I'm going to see this white on one side. You see what I'm saying? So if I was going to take, for instance, this fabric, put it on the other side, either way, I'm going to have that white is going to show through. So kind of, let me just turn this over real quick. You see, whoops, no, you can't see. I'm just trying to make this clear enough, because if you do that, that's what's going to happen. That white is going to show. Okay, so if I glue this fabric onto here as the spine, and then I turn it for the inside, and the inside would be white. Doesn't look that bad against this. But if you don't want that, then I don't know. I don't really care for that. So what I did was I put it on one fabric on one side and fabric on the other side, two sides, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't look right. So this time I thought I would just maybe glue two pieces of fabric together, or even sew them together, and then both sides would be the right color. So you can do it any way you want to make this spine. So what I planned was this spine over here where I'm going to have the folio, I want it to be thicker than the side that I'm going to put the journal in, because I only need a little spine for that. But the folio, I felt like it might get too thick. So what I did to plan for this spine, I did 1 3/4 inch, I believe. Let me see. Would help if it's not upside down. Yes, 1 3/4. Okay, I ripped my fabric there. So I'm going to get another piece of fabric the same size and glue them back to back, because it'll be fine. It'll be strong, because fabric is strong. Okay, so I didn't do that yet because I don't know. I wanted to share with you guys ripping fabric. I know that doesn't seem important, but this fabric here, let's see, I want to rip it this way, I think. I want to use the other end because I already straightened that end. I want to show you that how crooked fabric is. So if you just snip it like here, hopefully that's enough, and you rip it all the way down. Whoops. Now, see the size of that? It goes all the way down to a little skinny piece to a big piece. That's how off the fabric is when you buy it. So now that side is absolutely straight. So now I can rip it 1 3/4 inch right there. Because if you've ever done this and you say, oh my gosh, it doesn't ever come out straight, that's why. So I'm just going to rip this down a little ways. Just just long enough for that. Okay. And then I want a strip that's 1 1/4 inch, because the spine on the journal part is only going to be 1/4 inch, and the spine on the other side is going to be 1/2 inch. Okay, so I just love to make new style journals. I mean, you know, just something a little different than the... And I came across, I think her name is Sharon. I'm not quite sure, but it sounds... Yeah, I think it's Sharon or Cheryl or something. Okay, so here's my 1 1/4, and you guys probably don't want to watch me do this, so let's see, that's trash. So that's where I was saying I might, all right, this is my skinnier one, so I'm just gonna, I don't need to glue the whole thing, so cut that piece there. And let's see, I guess I'll use my Sobo. I don't want something that's going to soak through. I don't think you need that much, because we're just, we're going to glue it down again. Okay. Shredded strings, right? Okay, so when I get ready to do this, I will show you how we're going to do this part. But I'm going to go ahead and stop here and cut the rest of that, glue it together, let it dry, because we can't really do much with it when it's wet. Okay, so I hope to be back in this video. If I don't come back because I have too much time, then I'll just work on it again tomorrow. All right, thank you so much. Okay, bye. I came back so I can get some more of this done, so I can go on to the next section. But so the thing I'm going to do is work just on the journal part here, not this part. Okay, so what we have to do now is we have to put our binding on there. And we also have to cover these sides of the pages. So because I'm going to put my binding on this side, I don't have to worry about any bumps or lumps or anything on this side. And that's the way I think I would like it. So let's go ahead and put this down, and then we'll turn it over and we'll put the other part on. So on this part, unfortunately, these pieces will not fit in this part. I wish that they would, the leftovers, because you would have had some. But you know, this is great for tags. Just glue it onto some cardstock. This one I can do in half, because I can see that this will cover all of the outside edges. In fact, once I take it down the middle, it'll even move over more. Okay, so I ripped all the edges off of this piece. Now, this bird up here will probably show. If it was down here, we're probably going to put a pocket or something down here. So you just keep that in mind, whatever you're planning to put on the back side. So I'm just going to fold this in half. That way I know for sure I've got enough, and then I'm going to rip it here. I put my mat on here too, and I'll show you why, because I need to line these up. Okay, so then let me just see where we are here. Yeah, that's actually almost too big. But I think I'll make it work, because I don't want to try to rip this a little small piece. It'll be hard. Okay, so I'm just gonna look at this until I get it where I feel like it's pretty straight. And just rip this part off. Okay. Trying to keep these attached so I don't lose track of where they are. Okie doke. So far so good. Okay, so those are our two pieces that are gonna go here. So I'm gonna have to take this tape off, obviously. And I pulled out my Distress Ink tea dyed, whoops, because this is pretty much of a spring journal, that I thought I would go with a lighter. I don't want it to be really harsh inking. I did ink also around these pages, the outsides of the journals, the covers. Whoops. Gosh, I'm having a hard time getting this tea dye might be kind of old and dried up. I might have to put a little bit of dab of water on there. I think I did that. Yep. Okay. All right, so let me take this off. Okay. Save those pieces up there. Now, in this case, we are going to have to glue it down. This part doesn't need to be glued that well, but the edges do. So I'm just going to go like so. And I gotta order this art glitter glue. I think this is the last I have. I've been waiting for the weather to be better to ship it. But it may have, it's probably in our Atlanta warehouse somewhere. So it's not like it's coming across far away, I guess. I don't know. All right, so I'm going to try that. Touch that down without making it crooked. Oh, come on, don't be crooked. Okay, so good so far. So, yeah, I had heard a story about, actually, I think it was Laura that told me about the art glitter glue, how it came up with the name, because it was originally made to hold glitter. Like if you were doing glitter art, things like that. I can't remember what she told me exactly what art it was, but something to do with, you know, glitter and sequins, she said. So they came up with that's when they came up with this glue for that, and so they just called it art glitter glue because it is glue to put glitter on. But we use it for a whole different source. So I'll have to try and glue glitter with it just to see how it works. Okay. Up. I forgot about that. Take that off. Duh. I was only thinking I had to take off that one side. Okay. Hey, those are nice and glued down. I think this is going to be pretty. I don't think it's going to need a lot of embellishing. I don't know. Okay. She does have really pretty kits, the Journal Boat. I don't know, probably most of you have heard of her before, but yeah, she's got some cool stuff. Okay, so now we're going to put this, not this one, we're going to put, this is the 1 3/4. We're going to put the 1 1/4 because we don't need that big of a spine for the journal part. Okay, So I've got to do this so it doesn't get mixed up. So let's turn it this way and this way. And then I put my mat out here because I want to line this up and line this up 1/4 inch. And let me see, I think I'll tape it at that end till I get this done. So this is going to go over here. Now I'm just going to leave these tails on here right now. I don't know if I want them or I want to cut them off, but I think I can decide that afterwards. So I'm going to use the Sobo glue, and I think I'm just going to go down each edge and just try to center. You know, I'll do a little bit more than actually we can move this after I get it glued because it doesn't set up that quickly. Okay. The important part is to keep, I hope my head's not in there. The important part is to keep it lined up at the bottoms. Okay, so I'm gonna put that there. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like this yellow, but it was like the only one that I had that kind of went with that. And then it has both yellows, a little of this lighter yellow, a little of that golden yellow. So it's probably not even going to show that much. All right. So now if I want to go back in here and glue these down, I can. Okay. So now we're going to pop it over. And that doesn't look like it. Hold on. Didn't remember it moving. Looks like this one came in a little bit. Okay, let's see. All right, that's good. That's nearly on track. There's always something that looks crooked to me. I don't know why. Okay, so that is that part. And we're going to sew our signature down on that side. I didn't even glue there. Maybe sometimes I think the fabric soaks up a lot of the glue when you put it down. Okay, now that part is done. So now we've got to add this part. And I didn't do this until let's turn, let me see here, hold on. Okay, that's covered and that's covered. So we need to cover this. But before we cover this one, we want to put pockets, or whatever you want, flips. So for instance, here is a flip I can do here, or I can do a flip, you know, I can do both sides a flip. I can add another flip if I want to put a flip in between this flip. See, like this. And then we will put down our paper once we get our flips figured out. So I've got this envelope. I have this smaller one. Now normally you could cover all this too. We don't really need to do this part right this minute. So that's why I'm saying I think it might be better to wait. Cover the envelopes the way you would do if you wanted to follow along. Actually, this was going to be a challenge. I was going to do a mystery journal with you guys where you wouldn't have known how this was going to go together until I showed, you know, individually each section by itself. But it was just too much to figure it all out with all the sizes, and I'd have to get them, you know, perfectly. I couldn't do it out of one page. That's what I was trying to do, get the right size. So okay, so I'm gonna leave it here because I will cover these and whatever else I want to flip inside of here, because we can also flip on this other page, but those are going to have to go on the outside. Okay, so yeah, this flip, let me just take a look at this. Let's just pretend that we've attached these flips. Okay, and this is going to be attached to here. And so, nope, that's not how it works. Let me see here. What did I do backwards? These two should be attached on this side. Hold on a second. Let me just check and see what I've got going on. Okay, there we go. Gosh. So you can also put, we're going to have this side also flip. So this side will probably use, you know, like a tab and flip it from there. I don't know if I like this double. I don't know. I don't know. I probably could make another one. And see, one side of this would not have any color to it, but it probably wouldn't look as bad as that white paper. But I'm afraid it's not strong enough. Well, if you guys have any suggestions when you see this video, without me having to order some of that tape, because I have double-sided tape, but actually that might work. I just don't know. Let's see. I've got this double-sided. It's also white too. I don't know how strong this is, and I can't rip it. Yeah, I cannot. Oh, yes, I can. I lied. I guess I'm only trying to rip it one-handed. That's why I said that. Okay, so I thought I had it kind of worked out as to how to do this, but now I'm thinking it's like a little too. Well, this is not glued down good. I have to re-glue. But I wonder if one piece would be strong enough. All right, well, I'm going to think about that. Okay, so anyway, that's the way it's going to go. So you want, you want to cover your pages, your envelopes, and if you want to put like a flap, you can flip here and here. And let's say you want to put something at the top, like another, or you just, yeah, as long as you don't want to flip it, you're okay. But let's see, I wonder. Let me just give this a try. You need to coffee dye it or something. So if you wanted to put one inside of here, you could too. And then flip it down. It's just that you don't have really a very good opening there. I think I would, Let me try something. Let's see. Let's just go down that much. I don't know how much that is, but so you could glue this on, and then you would have this, so you could put a tag in there. Yeah, I like that, except I don't think I did it really straight. So, now my maintenance guy is here to finish my roof. All right, I'll have to get this straightened out later. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.